YouTube channel. So basically, this will be my first YouTube video. Well, I would say the rest, yeah, first, because all the other ones that I post were just reels. So basically, what I'm doing today is just doing like a little Q&A and all this stuff about me and everything else was what I got going on in life. And don't mind what I got on, because after this video, I'm going to do some work over here in the house. But welcome to this will be my first YouTube video. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, because I am gonna be posting a lot of more content within like the next couple months. So it's gonna be strictly either gonna be cook videos or gonna be like content from my house. So it'll be either one of them. So yeah, so that's basically where I'm at now. And so I had posted some questions. Well, basically I got some questions for myself, and I also got some questions from y'all that I'm gonna answer, because I had posted on my Instagram last night or yesterday about giving me some questions to answer. And so I'm gonna be reading the questions from Instagram, and I'm also gonna be reading my own personal question that I came up with myself. And so don't mind the paper, y'all, because I printed my paper out because I had to print some stuff out for my house anyways. So, because I got me a folder with all my stuff for my house, like my little ideas that I come up with for my house, and my designs and stuff like that for my house. So I have a whole folder for that. So I had to print some stuff out for that today. So that's why I just went ahead and printed the questions out as well. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm about to get into some of these questions. So is it gonna be a little messy? But is it gonna be a little shady? Yeah, because that's who I am. But I'm working on being a better person, and I'm gonna get better. But so the first question is, how life going after high school? Well, life is life, and basically, high school is completely different from your real life, because when you was in school and stuff, that's really not you focus. Like, even though you about grown in high school, but you really not experiencing like everything until you fully get out of high school, start working, start being on your own, and just having your own payments, having your own bills. So I would say life is life, and some days is worse than some, but at the end of the day, life gonna do what life got to do. So I'll say I'm handling it kind of okay, what I mean. But can it be better? Yeah. But yeah, my life been kind of okay since I got out of high school. I'm not saying my life in school was better, because I didn't give a damn about school, to tell you the truth. But yeah, my life is life, my bills, my life, everything in general. But it's going, and I'm working on being a better person in general. So I feel like once that get handled, my life gonna be 10 times better than what it was. So yeah. The second question is, what are your plans for your life career path? Okay, so my career path that I wanted, I got to go to school for, and I don't really want to go to school after I graduated. I didn't give a damn about no more school, no college, none of that. But I wanted to go to school to be like an interior designer and all that stuff, but I didn't want to go to school for all that. So I said hell with it and just said fuck it. But that's basically what I want to do, like, for career wise. But I still can do it, but it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna have to start my own personal business without going to school. So it may be a little hard, but at the end of the day, if I really want to do it, I'm going to do it. But I don't really see myself I'm not gonna say I don't see myself doing it, but I don't see myself going to school to do it. You know what I mean? But other than that, I did want to go to school to get my CDL license, so I can drive trucks and all that stuff. But I won't really do that until like the next 3 or 4 years, because I really not my mindset really not into that. So because when I do something, I want to be fully into it. I don't want to be half into it and half doing it. So when I start something, I don't want to be halfway doing it. You know what I mean? So I want to be fully set on doing what I got to do, because right now, my mind is not fully on getting my CDL license, driving trucks right now. So I don't want to step into that career path if I really not all the way into it. So yeah. But and the update on my home. Well, back in 2022, whatever. But I bought my house back in 2021 or 2022. And I bought a fixer-upper. I think I'm going to ask 2 questions. Yeah, so the second question, after update on home, it was what made me buy a fixer-upper home instead of a brand new home. So I'm gonna answer that question also in the same question for the update on the home as well. So the update on the home. Well, I'm gonna answer the other question first. So what made me buy a fixer upper instead of a brand new home? So basically, I didn't want no brand new home because for one, when it comes to money, I'm very cheap. So I don't anything that comes with me spending extra money monthly or just spending money in general, I'm not gonna go to it or do it because I hate paying my own bills in general. So me trying to, get approved for a new home and try to because I basically did get approved for another single wide that was on the lot when I went to go look at the lot, like the lot of houses and stuff like that. So I did get approved for like a brand new single wide that was already done, fixed up and all that stuff. But I decided to do a fixer upper because of the fact that, for one, I didn't want no monthly payments. You know what I mean? So that's one. I didn't want no monthly payment because monthly payment on top of your light bill, your water bill, your phone bill, your car insurance, your car payment, internet bill, etc., etc. So I didn't want all that because I'm very cheap and I don't want to, get behind on none of my bills. I really don't care if I get behind on my bills because if I don't got it, you just don't get paid. But I didn't want, like, even when I first came up with the idea to get a home, I really didn't want no brand new home because of the fact that I wanted to make my home. You know what I mean? I wanted to do my colors. I wanted to do everything that I wanted and vision of my home to be. I wanted to do that myself. You know what I mean? Because I like when it comes to stuff that I'm doing, I like to be very hands-on with stuff that I'm doing. That's why I didn't really hire nobody to do like the work in my house because I want to be hands-on with everything that I'm doing. Like I just want to feel like really close to something. Like I want to have that bond with the house that, oh yeah, I did this or I did that and I did that. So that's another reason why I bought a fixer because I wanted to, add my own little stuff in there. If I want to take down some walls or I want to remove some stuff, I can do it. Even though you can do it in a new house, but I just feel like that's a waste of time, you know what I mean? Because you just paid, did all that work to get the new home, had to go through getting approved for the loan and all that stuff. And soon you get the home on your lot, you think you got to move in, you can't move in because you got to do some work to the house and just make it yours. So instead of me doing all that, I just went ahead and bought me a little single wide trailer, paid the amount that needed to be paid, and I ain't got to worry about no payments. I don't have to worry about no payments. My house is basically paid for because I ain't got no payments. So I got an old little ragged ass house, but when I finish, it's not gonna be ragged. But yeah, the update on the house, and then I also didn't want to do no apartments because I got a question up there. Somebody asked me why didn't I just rent an apartment? I don't like apartments in general because of the fact that when something goes wrong in your apartment, you got to call maintenance, and then maintenance you got to put in a form. You got to wait for them to come do this and do that, and they just take their little sweet time. And I done got mad cuss their ass out. So that's why I didn't do no apartment. And then another thing, I really didn't want to move out of my city. And where I'm at, we ain't got no fucking apartments. And little shit that we got is like little projects. I'm not saying no fucking projects. But I'm not saying nothing wrong with the project. But I'm just saying I'm not saying any projects. But yeah, that's why I don't like apartments. Because for one, your rent can go up when they get ready to raise your rent. If y'all tell me my rent is $800 a month or $1,200 a month, don't change my damn rent because that done piss me off right then and there. So don't do that. If my rent gonna be one damn price only, so I ain't got time for all that shit. So if something go wrong with my house, I can fix it. You know what I mean? If it's something that out of my elements that I don't know how to fix, then at least I can call somebody. At least they come, when I call them. Well, sometimes, But at least I just feel like it's better than getting an apartment because it's just a lot of shit that you got to deal with getting an apartment. You know what I mean? You got to try to get approved, you got to do this, and that's just too much damn work. I'm very impatient, so I don't have time for that. So yeah, I don't. And somebody asked me why didn't I move out of my city? After I graduated, even before I even ever graduated, I didn't really want to move. I never did want to move nowhere. Like I don't want to move out of my city. I like my city. You know what I mean? I don't. Is it a good city? It's good to me. It may not be good to everybody else. Because I'm just a little country ass boy, and that's why I don't want to try to go to the city and act all city-ish like I'm not a country ass boy. But a lot of people don't move from a lot of people don't move from Windsor and acting like they ain't came from one, acting like they ain't, because, a lot of folks, But okay. But a lot of people don't move from Windsor and then they acting like they ain't come from Windsor and all this stuff, you know. Like they ain't got a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of, but then they acting like they ain't come from Windsor and all that stuff. But you know, I ain't gonna get into that right now. But me personally, I'm just not gonna move because of the fact that I don't see nothing else in another city that's for me. You know what I mean? I like what I like in my city. I like being, you know, in the country. I like being like in my own little land, like being on my own little land where I can just sit on my porch and listen, you know, be nice and peaceful. I ain't worried about all no city stuff, all that traffic and all that noise, ambulances, police cars and all this stuff all through. I ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't gotta worry about no traffic. I ain't gotta worry about nobody driving crazy because everybody know over here you get in the way you get your ass hit and just done with it, you know. But that's why I don't want to move in general because it just feel like it's too much work to move, and I don't want to move because all my family is here. Because if something happened to you in a different city, say if you move like to Raleigh or out of state or somewhere, and if you get sick and you need somebody to take care of you, you don't have nobody to take care of you. You know what I mean? So, because all your family's back home, so I don't see myself doing that because it's something really does. Because you never know what can make happen. You don't know if you're gonna get sick. You don't know if you get into an accident. You may break a bone or something. Then somebody gotta take care of you. So it's just like there's too much work on your family because your family got to try to take care of you, do this, go back and forth. That's just too much work. See, I'm right next door to my family, so if something goes wrong with me and they need to take, you know, they can come over here and check on me, see how everything going. So that's another reason why I get moved in general. Don't mind my glasses, y'all. My glasses gonna keep sliding down because they big as hell. So every time I do like this, they're gonna slide down. So don't even worry about that because I'm just gonna keep pushing them back up and we gonna keep on moving. Somebody asked me why do I do all my work on my house on my own? Well, that's a good damn question. I'm gonna get into some things about that. Why do I do all my work on my own? Well, I'm not gonna say I do all my work because I don't do plumbing. I don't do like the electric stuff because I don't. Not like I can hang like a light fixture and stuff like that, but like wiring shit up and you know trying to connect wires and shit together, I don't know how to do that. I be done fuck some shit up and I be done burn some shit down. So I don't deal with that shit. Only thing I do is like hang a light fixture or two, some shit like that. And plumbing, I don't deal with plumbing and like toilets and shit because I don't like touching the toilet. So, but you know, I don't like touching the toilet and shit because I just feel weird touching a cold ass toilet. So I get other people to do the toilets and shit because I don't want to touch it, you know, just feel weird. But like the work on my house, like the you know tearing shit down and taking out walls and removing shit. I just like doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I used to watch like the I think it's called HGTV network, and where they be fixing up homes, tearing down homes, and building new homes, all that stuff. I love that. So I'm kind of inspired by that. So it's just like because I always wanted to be one of them people that's tearing stuff down, fixing homes, flipping homes and stuff like that because I don't use around it and stuff like that. So I'm very good at that. But and then why do the work on my own? Because for one, again, I'm very cheap. I don't want to pay people to do shit for me. And then if they do it, it might not be the way that I want them to do it. And it's just like now I got to tell them, oh, can you do it this way? They might catch an attitude. I'm beat their ass. So it's just like if I do it myself, I ain't got shit to worry about. I ain't got no problems. I ain't got to worry about calling nobody, keep checking on them, see what time they come to back and do finish my shit that they started, or just finish, just keep worrying about it to come, when they coming, what time they coming, what how long they gonna do it, and then if they do come, they stand for like an hour or two and they gone. It's just like if I do it myself, I can finish what I want to finish. I can stay over here as long as I want to. Because I know it's getting done, you know what I mean? I just like doing all my work by myself, you know what I mean? Because back to earlier, I feel like I could be over here listening to my music. I could just be vibing by myself, I could just be, taking my time, Do I get help every now and then? Yes, but it's just like I just like doing it by myself because I don't want to pay nobody to do nothing for me. Because for one, you're not gonna charge me no arm and leg to do nothing for me, so I'm just doing my damn self. How about it? But yeah, that's all. That's why I really do work by myself. I like a lot of stuff is just common sense. So it's just like, oh, how you know how to do this or da 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 da. Some of this shit is just common sense. The nail of the damn screw. That's all you need. A drill, a nail. That's all you need. A little hammer, a little damn screwdriver. That's all you need. It's not that damn hard, but it's just like I just do it by myself. So basically, then somebody asked, "Am I single?" No, I'm not. Basically, I'm not single, but we hit a rough spot, but we working on that right now. So to answer that question, I'm not single. We just hit a rough spot in our little relationship, but we is working on getting everything back to where everything was. So to answer that question, no, I'm not single. Um, so somebody asked, what are all of your plans in the house? So the plans that I have for my house right now, my house is basically done in the inside. It may not look like it, cause it's just like I said, I do have like some finished touches, like little touch up, like here, there, and all that. But my house is basically done, like fixing wise, like fixing the holes, fixing the floors, fixing the stuff that need to be fixed. That's basically done. Only thing that's left to do now in my living room is basically putting my carpet down and doing my accent wall. That's basically done and doing like a little touch up. But other than that, it's no more fixing for that part. So, and then like my kitchen, like I said earlier, my kitchen was done. Just a little touch up here and there. But I just came up with the idea like 2 or 3 days ago to do some, to do like a new thing that I came up with. So, yeah. So my room's done, my bathroom's done. Only thing that's missing in my bathrooms, in my room, is like my toilet, my tub, and my vanities. That's it. Besides like the mirror and stuff. But other than that, my floor is done. And then in the other bathroom down, like on the other end of the house, that's done. I got the toilet in there. I got the floors down in there. Only thing missing in there is the vanity and the tub and the mirror. So it's just like everything is done, besides like little, and then my walk-in closet, because I'm gonna have like I got 3 bedrooms. I said 3 bedrooms. Hold on, 4 fingers. My dumb ass. But I got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So my bedroom got a closet in there. The second bedroom, I'm gonna use that as a game room. I'm gonna turn it into a game room. Cause ain't nobody gonna. Okay, so I don't like company. So ain't nobody gonna be staying with me. So if somebody asks me to stay with me, I'll be like, I ain't got no room. I ain't got no space for you because all my rooms are taken. That'd be the perfect excuse, Cause I just don't want my staying with me. Cause they run up your bills and just I stay by my damn self. Don't worry about it. But I just don't like company. You know what I mean? So I don't like company. You can stop by, hey, how you doing, and just leave within like an hour or two. But you ain't staying with me unless you got to. If you do stay with me, you can just sleep on the floor or some shit. But and then the third bedroom is gonna be a walk-in closet. It was a den. Like when I first got it, I was gonna turn it into like an extra living space, like a movie room. But I'm like, nah, why would I have like basically two movie rooms or 2 living spaces where I got a living room, then I have a game room, and then just like I can use my game room as like a movie room as well. Like when I'm not playing the game in there, I can just watch a movie in there if I wanted to, because it could be like a vibe in there. It's like y'all see it. But and then my third bedroom is gonna be like a big walk-in closet. So it's just like that's basically like the plans for my house at the moment, because like I said, everything is done. I just gotta do like the plumbing and the lights, like the electrical stuff, and I'm done. Like besides like the little, like I said, besides the touch ups and the little exterior of the house, paint the outside of the house, and doing the other stuff, everything else is done. So I just got to step up my shit, get back on my grind, and just do what I got to do to get this house done, and that's what it is. So it's just like I'm just basically not to say I fucked it up myself, but I had hit a little rough spot in my life where I did not want to do the house no more, because I just felt like I set a goal for myself. When I got to the goal, I didn't reach it. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, well, damn. And so I just went to that moment where I didn't want to do shit to the else. I said shit to the else. Don't mind me, I'm country as hell, so a lot of words ain't gonna make sense to y'all. But a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do no more, because I'm like, well, damn, I didn't reach my goal. Now I don't even want to do this shit no more. But to answer that question, like I said, the house is basically done. The idea that I came up with 2 or 3 days ago for my kitchen is gonna look real fucking good. I cannot wait to start it and finish it, because it's gonna look very good, because it's something that I wanted when I first seen the house, but I didn't want to do it because I just felt like it's gonna cost a lot of money. But I found a way to do it without spending a lot of money and without spending a lot of time on it as well. So that's when I came to realize, I'm gonna do it now. So how long have I been working in my house? November of 2026 will be 4 years, but hopefully I'll be done before that 4-year mark hit, because I'm really ready to get in my house and just enjoy my own personal space. You know what I mean? Even though I don't have a problem where I'm living at now, but it's nothing like being in your own space and just having your own little, thing going on in your house. Even though I'm not gonna have nobody in my damn house no way, so this is gonna be me. But it's just like coming home after work and just be like, huh. So it's just gonna feel so good just being in your own shit, peace and quiet and stuff like that. And then one of the questions on Instagram was, why you not mine shits? Why am I not yours? Because like I said, I'm not single. And to be really honest, because I'm the kind of person that I'm not gonna be around the bush. And I may say some stuff that sounds very aggressive or sound like I'm being sarcastic, but that's just how I talk. And if I hurt your feelings or try to, if it sounds like I'm hurting your feelings or if I hurt your feelings when I say this, I'm sorry in advance. But why I'm not yours, it's because for one, if it really keep it 100, I'm not trying to be mean or anything when I say this. It's just the fact that you're not my type. You know what I mean? For a friend wise, yeah, but my relationship type, you're not my type. And so it's just like that's why. You know what I mean? And if you want to go deeper into that conversation, then you can just hit me up and I can explain more. But I don't want to just tell everything. But like I said, you're not my type. Like that's not the type that I'm looking for in a relationship. So it's just like that's another reason why I'm not yours. Just because for one, I'm in a relationship. Well, I'm in a relationship. Two, you're not my type. I'm not saying it like in a bad way or anything, but I'm just saying that what I'm looking for in a person, you're not. And I'm not saying it's a bad way, but I'm just saying that what I'm looking for in a person, that you just not what I'm looking for. But like for friend wise, then we know you're cool and all this stuff, but you already know who I'm talking about because you gave me the answer. I mean the question. So it's just like you're not my type. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but we can be cool, but it's just like I'm sorry. And somebody, a lot of answers, then I'm going to just not answer regular questions because I had seen some more questions on Instagram. I just didn't write all the questions. But somebody said, how do you deal with hate? I don't deal with it. I just don't, because if somebody don't like me, I'm learning to just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So a while ago, I used to be like, okay, fuck you, bitch, and I'm going to get back at you for doing A, Y, and Z to me. And I'm going to get back with you. I mean, not back with you like that, but I'm going to get back at you for doing this and all that shit. Because I'm the kind of person where when somebody do something to me, I'm going to get back. I'm going to do some shit to them. You know what I mean? Because you did it to me. And so I'm going to do everything in my power to make your life a living hell. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's the kind of person I've been. If you do something to me, I'm going to do something to you. Either personally, physically, or anything. I'm going to get you back one way or the other. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to let that shit just fly like you just ain't do some shit to me. If you throw some shit at me, I'm going to throw it back at you. You know what I mean? If you say some shit about me, I'm going to say some shit about you. It's going to be 2 times worse than what you said about me. So it's just like, I don't deal with it, and just like, I just learning to not give a fuck. Because I just feel like I'm not finna waste my time on a basic ass bitch in the first place. Or a basic ass nigga. Because like, what is, like, it's not worth none of my time nor my energy. So it's just like, for one, I'm not gonna go to jail behind nobody. Well, I don't know. But I don't want to go to jail behind nobody. So it's just like, I'm not gonna put my energy into making your life a living hell. Then I'll be sitting up in jail because I don't fuck up your shit, or because I'm gonna fuck up your shit. And so it's just like, I'm not gonna waste my time. So if somebody unfollow me on Instagram, Facebook, all this shit, I don't give a fuck. Because I don't live my life for social media, you know what I mean? I may post pictures like a lot because I love to take pictures. So I'm just posting them because of me. I'm not posting them because of getting no likes, no views, none of that shit. You know what I mean? If the views and the likes come, they just come. But I'm not searching for no views. I'm not finna just be constantly refreshing my page and all that shit just to get a view or just get a click. I'm not finna do shit just for clickbait. That's what a lot of you bitches do and niggas do actually. Y'all be doing shit just to get some attention. Like, that shit, do your own shit. Stop copying everybody else's shit. Be the original, because if you don't be the original, you cannot say that you that nigga or you that bitch when you not the original. You know what I mean? If you constantly gotta copy somebody else's work or copy somebody else's outfit. It's good to be like, oh, I like your outfit, or it's good to be like, oh, I like this and I'm doing this. But you copy the whole entire outfit You not the original, and you not that bitch or that nigga. Cause it's just like, what was the point of you even talking about that you that nigga or you that bitch when you not? So it's just like, when you become that bitch and become that nigga, that's when I will respect you and give you the props that you're looking for. But until then, I cannot give you the attention nor the props, because you're not the original and you're not that bitch or that nigga. So it's just like, calm the fuck down, be the person that you is. Stop trying to be somebody else that you not. Stop trying to look for something that don't look for you, basically. Because I'm the type of person, I'm not finna chase no clout for nothing. I'm not finna do shit just to get attention. I'm not finna do shit just to get a rise. Well, I do that too. But I'm not, I'm gonna correct that. I do shit to, some shit I do on purpose just to make motherfuckers mad. That's what I'm trying to clarify. I don't do shit for clout, okay? Some shit I do for the hell of it, just to make a motherfucker mad. Cause that's the kind of person I am. But just to do shit for clout and all that shit, just to get attention, no. I'm not. For what, bitch? I don't need the attention. For what? Like, cause I don't live my life for Instagram. I don't live my life for Facebook. I don't live my life around Snapchat and all this shit, TikTok. I just don't. I live my life because I want to live my life. I live my life the way I want to live my life. And if another motherfucker don't like the way I'm living my life, fuck you and whatever. Fuck you and what you stand for. How about that? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do, get my money, do what the fuck I gotta do, take my ass to sleep, wake up every motherfucking day, and be like, okay, what another bitch I got to stun on? What another nigga I got to stun on? What a bitch I got to put him out? Like that's the kind of energy that I come with every day, because it's just like, I'm not finna give you bitches no time that I got, because I need all my time to myself. I need all my time to put into my house. So me giving you bitches and you niggas the time that you want and you asking for, I'm not. See, the old me and all that shit when I was in school, I would have gave it to you. But now, I ain't got time for all that bullshit. So it's just like, I don't live my life for all that stuff. That's just me. But yeah, okay, so where do I see myself within like the next 5 years? Where do I see myself? I really don't know where I see myself at, because I know, because the kind of person that I am, I think about a lot of stuff and a lot of different ideas for my life and just in general. So if I come up with an idea of something that I want to do, I'm going to do it. Like, if I want to do like a different career path and all that stuff, I'm going to do it. So I'm not going to say I see myself here and then when the time come, or I'll be done changed my mind and went back to the other side. So it's just like, I don't know, but I think that's be it though, because I really don't have that much time today to do like a really full breakdown of, everything. But I just feel like I just wanted my first video to be something to get to know me. I think that's about it. So like I said, just make sure y'all comment and like and subscribe to my channel, because this is just my first video. So yeah. But I feel like I am going to do more videos. So what I am going to do, y'all hear something, it's just this damn fan, because I ain't got no lights and shit. So I got like a long ass teacher cord running from my grandma's house to my house. I got to stand on because it's kind of hot up in this motherfucker. But yeah. So like I said earlier, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I will be back more. I will be back with some more videos and content. Like I said earlier, I am going to do cooking videos and more house content. So either that can be me cleaning up, me doing some shit, me working on some shit, or me just organizing some stuff in the house. So like I said, if y'all like that, if y'all want that, y'all can also let me know what other kind of videos that y'all want to see, and I will make sure I can get that done for y'all. But like I said earlier, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and that'll be it for today.